Welcome to another episode of the Gridiron, the Capitol Hill Podcast. I'm your host, William.
And I'm your co-host, Brian.
How you doing today, man? What's going on with your life?
Nothing much. Chilling, getting ready for I have MEPS this upcoming week. Coming up.
Military shit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well shit. I'm just watching the world through TikTok. CIA got black people in the chokehold, so that's nice. Between Hallie, Cassie, and Meg, I don't know what situation is worse. Niggas are really revealing their hand for the most part. Like people like with the Cassie shit, okay? And this is from somebody who is looking at it through, I'm a son who watched his parent go through a DV situation on and off for 11 years, okay? So with the Cassie shit, I want niggas to realize how notorious and devious this nigga Diddy was. He blew up somebody's car over her. Like, Joker level type shit. He probably had people on his payroll to get her when she did leave. Not only that, it's not like she can make her own money because she was under contract under him. And they try to make it seem like, oh, she was with it until she got tired of it. I'm going to let you know this now. Nobody in any DV situation is with that shit. They just go along with it to stay safe.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, the niggas are showing their ass, but some of these women showing their ass too.
Yep.
Like, with the Hallie situation. Because, DGG, got that restraining order on them now. People don't understand. You just can't get a restraining order willy-nilly. You just can't go to the justice and say, I want him to stay away from me, and they automatically grant it. You got to prove.
Mm-hmm.
You have to prove a shadow of a doubt that this motherfucker is a danger. Now, she had all the proof in the world. Some of the proof was shown in the documents or whatever, right? Pictures and shit. But niggas still saying that she's lying. Y'all didn't find it weird when Halo birthday, their son, she was with him. Like, they doing little TikTok dance. And then suddenly she went quiet, and then he pulled the bullshit that he did in terms of, hey, I'm not seeing my son. She wouldn't let me stay in the house.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, her and the baby had RSV. Get the fuck out. Number two, it's her house. You don't pay no bills here. Get the fuck out.
Typical light-skinned niggas.
Number three, you slamming her head against the steering wheel, my brother. I definitely don't want you in the house. Get the fuck out. You chipped her tooth. Then you smashed her Ring camera, which they got footage of, and you took her phone. I got footage of that shit. And that's why it was weird when old dude was like, I don't want to take it to the court. I'm going to take it to the internet because that's where my power is at. Nigga, huh?
Nigga, you tripping.
That makes no sense.
Tripping. Because, nigga, the internet will always figure out. You can't hide shit on the internet. So.
It's very weird. Like, it was just the whole situation. Like, you won't go to the court about getting, visitation rights. Did you come to the internet with it? Like, we gonna do something about it? Like, we the judges? I don't think we are the court of public opinion.
See, light-skinned niggas, man. I'm gonna keep saying it.
And then with the noise shit, okay? Y'all don't find it weird? The old boy got poked up in jail 14 times, and suddenly, magically, Kelsey Bodyguard said that is the one saying that she did it. Y'all didn't find that weird and suspicious? tell you what it looks like to me. I don't know if you ever seen The Wire. This is to me, Avon Barksdale suddenly finding out there's tainted dope going around in the prison. Somehow the kingpin knows. Kingpin outside of the world knows the tainted dope is coming from. That's just a hell of a odd coincidence. Y'all don't find that suspicious? Y'all don't find that to be weird?
I will say this again. Light skinned niggas, even though he's kind of brown skinned. He is a light skinned nigga.
And then like they make it seem like, oh, dude wasn't going to jail. First of all, the nigga's
being
a
around a
felon.
gun. Yeah.
Around a gun. You're automatically getting packed the fuck up.
Yep.
I don't know why you finna get away with that shit. Number two, the people some of these Tory defenders acting like Meg pressed the charges. She didn't press shit. Actually, she was lying for this motherfucker until I guess his team went behind the scenes using tabloids and shit, smearing Meg's name. Meg got tired of this shit. No, this is the nigga that shot me. Oh, for real? So we got a felon around a gun. Pick up the charges. That's exactly what happened. The state said, no, pick them charges up. Come on in, bro. They gave old boy a plea deal. Hey, you gotta serve, 2-3 years, and you be out.
Yeah.
Nah, this nigga wanna fight it because he think he's Superman and shit. 5'7" ass nigga, 5'6" ass nigga. Think he's Superman. Nigga got hit with 10.
Stupid.
Stupid shit, bro. Even if you didn't shoot Meg, you were still in an area with a gun involved. You had a key witness that you put on stand to say that you had the gun. You had a pew-pew. So already the state, okay, we can put him in place of him or have a gun. So it probably was his gun. Nigga, the door. Can't afford you to play that shit.
Yeah, get it done.
And niggas be acting like Tory made like the best music world. I'm sorry, that nigga music is buns. I don't listen to the nigga.
I say I like him a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, some of his stuff that he released while in prison are good.
Hot ass.
I'm thinking about you thinking me.
Nigga, no.
That's your hard as fuck. I'm sorry.
And then Chris Brown, free Tory, nigga. You got picked up as soon as you got your passport, my nigga. You went across the sea. They picked you up for something that you did in 23.
Light skin niggas.
Work. And the crazy thing about it, here's the bigger picture, right? Y'all can see with Trump, hey, he hangs around himself with women, people that are a threat to women, dumb niggas who are racist. And y'all don't think he's the same way. Tory DDG just did a song together. Now, we know Tory to be an abuser of women. And now it come out DDG is doing the same shit. That's two. Chris Brown, talking about free Tory. Nigga, we know your history with abusing women. Nigga, you consistently get caught. And I understand you want grace for the Rihanna shit. We gonna put the Rihanna shit to the side, my nigga. How many instances since then have you got in trouble with you either having a pew-pew around a girl or you get into it with a woman? You pick it.
Yeah.
You count how many. Oh, nigga, we ain't dumb. This is a natural occurrence. And then another thing I like to point out, as far as like DV and gun violence, that shit is a hard correlation. Somehow a gun magically appears. That shit just pops the fuck up at some point in the relationship, if it goes long enough. We got Cassie out here doing 96-hour freak offs. She's scared for her life, which is fucking crazy. That's 4 fucking days of nothing but raw dog hardcore sex. Being forced to do that shit to survive.
Damn.
And you niggas are saying Oh,
Can we talk about the name first for a second?
Go ahead. You good?
Just the name of them, freak offs. That shit just sounds trash. I'm sorry.
Bro,
that shit does not sound appealing.
Bro, it don't.
It's a horrible saying. I get it. That was in the 90s, whenever the fuck it came out, but still.
I think it was the public. The public came on with the freak offs because what the fuck would you call this shit? 96 hours, bro. And then we finding out shit that I don't think we should have found out. And then like niggas are saying like, oh, Cassie's husband should be upset because she didn't tell him all the details. First of all, he's the one that fucking saved it. Okay. So it is what it is. So he already has, yeah, exactly. Why would she want to release the shit? I mean, she probably told him some things to the point where he was like, yo, file charges on this motherfucker. But she probably didn't tell him everything because some shit is so like unbelievable. You know, you have them story that's so unfucking believable. When you tell people just don't believe it. Yeah, just don't tell nobody. Yeah. And y'all really sit up here on Beyonce's nose internet using Prince's Wi-Fi to say, oh, all three of these women are lying? When all four people have cases of DV. I'm gonna tell you what DV is like. That shit is like breadcrumbs. There are cases everywhere. You can link each guy to multiple cases.
Yep. Repeated offenders. These guys are usually repeated offenders.
Yeah. They continuously do the shit because guess what? They feel like they can get away with the shit. And on top of that, these motherfuckers are famous.
Yep.
So they feel like not only I'm gonna get away with it, all they gotta do is wait out the storm of a public opinion, drop a banger trap that my fans like. I'm back on the streets. We still got R. Kelly defenders.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop listening to his music, but like, he's definitely guilty.
But like, I don't give a fuck how good I'm the Flirt remix is. This nigga is an abuser. He fucked with little kids.
Talking about residuals. That shit was hard though, man. He ain't gonna lie, but yeah. Robert did it.
Yeah, like certain shit should be like an automatic fact. And we still got niggas up here trying to defend this shit. And I'm just looking, I'm like, damn, the CIA, boy, they happy they ain't got to do shit. We doing it to ourselves.
Facts.
And like the most least harmless one that I've seen was like black people calling gingers, like white gingers, black. And I was like, okay, this is kind of harmless. I'm not going to really say too much about it. But I was watching I just seen a clip of Deontay Carr. He made a good point. A lot of you niggas are dog wagging for fucking white folks. Why? Why you want white acceptance so fucking bad? Like, yeah, like I get it. It's a joke. It's more harmless than what I've seen when earlier in the year you motherfucker was joking about segregation. I ain't like that shit. I was on that shit. No, do not joke about that shit. Because the white folks are watching, especially on this Capitol Hill, they will make that shit happen.
Mm-hmm.
Do not do that shit. So the ginger shit, I'm like, all right, it's not as bad. But I know somebody's gonna fuck it up, and within 24 hours, somebody fucked it up. Made I'm going to the store for milk joke. Like, ruin this shit, bro. Just ruin this shit. And so, CIA, we gotta get the CIA out there, community, man. This shit is fucking ridiculous. But to switch gears right now. Congratulations to the Saints. To the Cleveland Browns, you played yourselves. You played yourselves. You thought y'all was smarter than the rest of the fucking room. Now, Derek Carr retires. That's the first story we're going to cover. Derek Carr retires because we don't know if he was going to play this season anyway because his shoulder is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Right?
And he's
so now you stuck with Spencer Rattler, a nigga that you drafted in the second round with 3 season-ending injuries, and I don't know who the third dude is. Okay. I can guarantee you now, the Saints, they are now in the Archie Manning sweepstakes. They are now in the Archie Manning sweepstakes. Because you telling me y'all knew potentially Derek Carr was going to retire, and y'all picked who y'all picked in that draft. Y'all did that shit on purpose, fuck niggas. And then with the Cleveland Browns, they just had got done with rookie OTAs. You tell me Shedeur already looked better than Dillon Gabriel already? Like we didn't already know that? As fans, Shedeur is better than Dillon Gabriel. Oh, we don't even. You picked the number 3 nigga before the number 2 nigga. And y'all think he was gonna be better? Oh, he's gonna be this diamond in the rough? Fuck no, that nigga won't even make the roster. Can't keep technically 5 quarterbacks on the roster.
You can keep 3 emergency one.
Yeah, so yeah, he'll be the emergency, but he's not making the 53-man roster though. So I seen that when that news dropped last Saturday about Derek Carr retiring, I said, boy, the Saints are fucking dumb. Fucking idiots. Give me your thoughts, man, because I know you got some thoughts, man, because you know the Saints in your division.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in my division. I live in the state, you know, and the sentiment around it is like the Saints fans. They really are kind of like
they're crashing out from what I've seen.
Yeah, and they also kind of the Saints are kind of delusional fans too. Like they're very delusional, so you know they believe Spencer Rattler's that guy, you know, or the new guy's that guy.
So from what I've seen, like videos or whatever. With Spencer Rattler, they done like this nigga is not it. Now the front office believe that he can with time and development he can turn into a real good quarterback. I wholeheartedly believe they're gonna use all 3 quarterbacks this season. They won't win no more than 3 to 4 games, and that just means being nice. Y'all better hope y'all don't go for OFA. Or y'all win less than 3, because it's the combine you between our salary cap situation and the quarterback room. I don't know what's worse.
I mean, at least they're over the cap for the first time in 10 years.
That's because Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, yeah,
he gave up so much. What, 30 mil?
30 mil. Yeah, they have. I think they're 10 million over the cap or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. Cam Jordan? I think he need to retire, bro.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, bro. Like, you 35, 36. All right, bro. You asking for too much money at this point, too? Yeah, I think it's your time to go. It just like, why would y'all knew this decision was coming down the track at some point, whether or not Derek Carr was going to play. Why would they're more better?
I mean, well, think about it like this, right? If they are bad this year, which is a possibility.
No, listen.
I feel like taking Art if Archie even comes out in the first place, you know, if I feel like taking Art over.
If that's another thing too. If
so taking him like choosing, because I mean, the next year's quarterback class is better than this past year's one. So, so we'll see. You know, maybe they're like, man, look, I think it's kind of like the Brown situation, right? Where they're throwing darts at the quarter. They have 2 darts at the quarterback spot, and if neither of them miss, oh well, fuck it.
Well, they got 4 of them bitches. They got a 40-year-old man a former first round pick with small hands, the number 3 nigga and the number 2 nigga on the roster, and I think Shedeur is gonna be starting by week 6, week 7.
And I will say this about Shedeur, like reports coming out already looking better. I don't. Cause I saw when we was gonna talk about this. I went and look at all the clips again, and I just think it's not. I feel like it's too early to feel that way. Like that's why I don't really think so. I don't really think he just came out looking better. You know, like right. I think that that's just narrative for now. Now, whenever training camp start, I feel like that we need to watch the shit every single week. Like watch clips every week and just keep track of it.
Yeah, here's my thing. I seen one clip, and the way that Dillon Gabriel like leaned back and threw the ball, nigga, the ball. Hey, bro, why you throwing the ball so hard for 20 yards? The wide receiver was open. You're throwing the ball hella hard, like you can't make it. Shedeur dropping dimes in a bucket. And I understand a lot of times they just helmets and shorts. It's rookie minicamp, right? They still trying to figure out who they actually gonna bring to training camp coming in August. But to have the room already said, oh yeah, this nigga looks substantially better than Dillon, that's already a bad fucking sign. To me, that's like a slight red flag. I could understand, like, hey, he kind of need to work on some things to look like, but to significantly say, hey, the nigga that y'all took before him don't look as good as him, that's a problem already.
Hey, man, all I gotta say is for y'all Shedeur, love is y'all better pray, man. Not pray, but if he does not look good, like that's gonna be a conversation we got to have. Maybe the teams are right, you know. I feel like that's like a, you know, I don't think that's gonna happen. Like, I don't think he's a bust because you can't say he's a bust because of the way he picked that. But I do think that the Browns are in a they're not a great situation, but quarterback wise, man, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. If none of them work, oh well. If Shedeur works, cool. If Dillon works, cool.
If they're planning to go off after Arch Manning, and this is a fucking plan to Joe Dort's at the fucking QB room, I'm sorry. At least with Joe Flacco, y'all gonna win at least 5 games. 6 games.
Yeah.
With Joey. Unless his arm is just completely shot. And it just
they got 2 first round picks, man. They getting that. They're getting the first overall pick.
Yeah, they get a top 5 pick, but will it be number 1?
Depending on who's at number 1. If the Saints the Saints ain't giving it up. I'll tell you that right now.
Because based on paper right now, between the Saints and the Colts, name a worse QB room right now.
Y'all in the Saints?
We're bottom. That's what I said. We're bottom 2.
Yeah.
If you look at the rooms, the Colts and the Saints, surprisingly, are 1 and 2 at the fucking bottom of QB rooms. Now, mind you, do I think my QB room have more upside? Correct. Yes, I do. That's just because the fucking AR is on the roster still. But other than that, you got fucking Daniel Jones and Riley Leonard as the other 2 and 3 quarterback. So
I think Daniel Jones could work in that offense. He's definitely good working that offense.
He's way more mobile, and that's why they understand why they signed Joe Flacco last year from the Colts. I was like, that's a weird ass signing. We just had the same problem with Gardner Minshew. We can't run the same shit like we can with fucking AR. Yeah. Why wouldn't y'all get a quarterback that we can run the same shit with? So we don't have to really change the offense. We ain't got to change the philosophy. We ain't got to change protection schemes. We ain't got to change route combinations. Because we seen it with fucking Joe. I'm like, oh, God.
Standing there. Just a statue just standing there.
There's a fucking statue, bro. You don't understand my frustration watching the fucking. Because when we playing the Vikings, bro, we could have won that fucking game against the Vikings, and just because we couldn't move the ball past the fucking 50, we lost the fucking game. And mind you, Vikings top ranking defense, top ranking one of the top ranking offenses last year. Let's keep 100. And we were putting low key. The defense actually was coming out, actually playing some good ass defense that fucking game, and the offense couldn't do shit. Can't run the ball, can't pass the ball. This nigga missing wide open Michael Pittman. I was like, get this nigga off the screen. Put AR back in there, bro. At least with this nigga, we got a chance.
Man, that look like you're starting to give up on your boy, man. Why you look like you're giving up on him, man?
Ain't not that I'm giving up on him. Hey, like I said, this season with him is more of a make and break. Nigga, please, bro.
What would you rather see? Would you rather see him play all 17 games? Mm-hmm. Or would you rather see him miss some games, but like, I don't know, let's say throw for 3,000?
Okay. I'd rather for him to start all 17 games. That's the first step. This nigga has yet to complete all 17 games.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Now, mind you, do I think he's going to put up absurd passing numbers? No. I think the most he will throw for 33. And I hope 33, maybe 23 to 24 touchdowns. Because, he's going to run on the ground too.
Yeah.
He's going to run a quarterback. But at the same time, if this nigga just shows out this year, like, I see the potential that he can, I'm a happy man. Fuck Arch Manning, he can go wherever. As long as you don't go to the bum-ass Patriots.
You want what I think, honestly?
What?
If he let's say let's say he balls out this year,
mm-hmm.
I would, because usually teams like pay their quarterback like fourth year,
and
right?
get an extension. I would say that they will.
I would wait.
I would wait on that. No, I'm just saying. I think they will definitely pick up his 5th-year option at that point. First round picks do get that 5th-year option on their contract. But they will pick that up immediately just to give them time, because you still have essential big contracts on the roster in DeForest Buckner, Grover Stewart. I think Zaire Franklin signed an extension this year. And a couple other people, they got pretty essential contract with the Colts. Not only that, I think Quentin Nelson's contract is about to come up here pretty soon. You got to repay him. He's the best guard of football, but can't let him just walk out the door. Is that enough? We already let Will Fries walk out the door to go to fucking to the Vikings. They took 2 of our offensive linemen. They took Ryan Kelly, our center, and they took Will Fries. Will Fries played phenomenal last year. He deserved to get paid. But 5 years, I think we get like 5 years, $80 million. That's a lot of money to pay our fucking guard. Yeah. And then I think that was not the number that the coach was willing to pay for. But overall, man, I just hope AR have a good season, bro. I just want him to finish all 17 games. It's bad enough the fucking Chargers was fucking trolling us in their schedule release video, saying basically, oh, this nigga Richardson run out of gas.
Y'all are wrong with y'all did to Tyreek Hill. That shit was funny though. That shit was hilarious.
I was so upset
that shit was funny.
Now I'm afraid this nigga will put a 150, 200 plus yards on this guy. We play them niggas week 1. But I laughed my ass off with the little.
Hey, that was so good, bro. So good. Hey, that was
whoever was in that marketing department. I know they was like, why the fuck would you post that? Oh shit, bro.
I don't even know why they got backlash, bro. Like, it really wasn't even bad. Like, it was true.
Well, here's the thing. Because they said it was because they overused their license agreement with Minecraft, and plus we kind of offended Tyreek. Now Tyreek said, "Hey, bro, y'all should have kept it up. It was funny." Everybody was kind of poking at each other in like little different ways as a franchise. But But I felt like that was one of the funniest ones. I was like, come on,
Man, that
y'all
was the funniest one to me. I said, man, no, man, damn.
I said, y'all should have kept it, bro. I said, y'all do y'all think, because the last, like, 2 scheduling releases, I kind of didn't like. Because I know last year was like, oh, having food from like each city. I was like, okay, like I don't give a fuck. And the year before that, it was players. I think luck was also a part of it. Last year where they're like, hey, this is who we playing. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Then I seen everybody else is doing like the Chargers are always fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
The Chargers are always. I don't know who was in that department, but I hope y'all get a raise every single year because y'all always bring new shit to the table.
Should be funny.
The Jaguars shit, I've seen some of them, and I was like, yeah, it's cute that y'all use Sabrina Carpenter. That's cool. But it really didn't do nothing for me.
Did you see the Cardinals?
No, I didn't see the Cardinals.
Cardinals had made a fucking rap song. One of their linebackers made a rap song.
You know what? I'm not even gonna pay that no mind.
I would just don't. You know, white people back, man. It was fire. Yeah, okay.
Oh no. Oh shit. All right. What else we gotta talk about? Okay. Which topic you want to touch first? The new Pope?
Trump? Yeah, new Pope. New Pope. That's the one I know. I was the least interested in. So that's the one I want to do first. Let's do that one first.
Okay. So new Pope. New Pope just dropped like a new DLC in the game. Don't laugh. Formerly known as Cardinal Francis Prevost. Now he is going by Pope Leo XIV. I ain't gonna lie. They picked him quickly. And they picked an American. People have different types of like, oh, why did they pick an American? The reason why they picked him, in my opinion, the reason why they picked him, this nigga Trump. You niggas are in a weakened state. Y'all not as powerful as y'all seem. I think it's okay to pick an American. Because Lord and behold, if this nigga was actually an effective leader and this nigga, and then they decided to pick an American Pope, too much power.
Yeah.
Too much power. And I really like Pope 14. He did say he's going to continue the teachings of Francis. The Pope that passed away, I was like, that's good. He did speak out recently on Gaza and the war in Ukraine, saying they got to end. So that's good as well. There have been some, like, people been arguing with whether or not he's black or not, because he does have black and Creole ancestry, from my understanding. But yeah, man, I was like, damn, I've seen 3 popes in my lifetime.
Yeah, me too. It's crazy. Yeah, it's facts. Damn. I know people
crazy.
I know people like said depending if he's black or not. He's not a nigga, guys. Like,
yeah,
he's not one of.
Yeah, because when I look at him, I said, "Oh, this is a white man."
Yeah, it's not no. Nah.
Yeah, he's a white man. Hey, it's okay. But I did find it funny, like, oh, this nigga's from Chicago too.
I know he's a never Trump Republican.
Yeah,
never Trump Republican. So,
but it was just like, and then before that though, let's talk about this nigga Trump, because he did post like an AI picture of him being a fucking pope. No,
I saw that.
No, what the fuck are we? What the fuck are we doing?
This nigga's not even religious.
Like, he's not, and that's the bad part. This nigga just want to assume fucking power just to have it. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck are you doing? Fucking idiot. But yeah, man. But about the post, I just found it surprising that they picked somebody very quickly, because I remember the Pope before Francis. I remember that one. It took them at least like a week to figure out who was going to be the fucking Pope. These motherfuckers took, 3 days?
3.
Maybe 2. And I was like, damn, already?
That means they must have been searching.
That means that they
process probably started already.
Yeah, they must have been searching, or they already had a nigga picked out. They just did the formalities.
Yeah.
Because I find it interesting that most Catholics liked Pope Francis, but unfortunately they wanted to go more conservative with the new Pope. I was like, that's so fucking weird. You
Yeah,
like Pope Francis and what he did, but you want to go more conservative. Make that make sense?
Yeah, and Francis was probably the most liberal one we've ever had, probably.
Well, he came right after, hella scandals after, for the church, touching on little kids,
Yeah.
that's a running joke. Become the Catholic priest, like, you motherfuckers like to touch little kids. Francis came right after that, had a clean house, got to clean some things up, rebuild the image of the
church
of Catholicism. So it's very telling this time. I was like, I would think they would take a bit longer to like actually pick somebody, but 3 days, I say y'all niggas are just in there bullshitting at that point. Y'all probably like, yeah, we ain't here for a formality, take a break. We already know it's you, bro.
Time to get business back rolling. Pippin no stop.
Yeah, man. So shout out to the new Pope. I can't wait to see like kind of how he's gonna figure it out in this Trump era world that we in right now, especially with him being a U.S. Pope. Now, the one thing I don't want happen to this nigga, remember the fire sages and fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender? Technically, these niggas, the fire sages from the Avatar: The Last Airbender, the fire sages.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be serving the Avatar. Meanwhile, these niggas are actually serving the fucking Fire Lord. I don't want that to happen to the Pope. I don't want this nigga to be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm running for the president now. No. That's why they didn't pick you. So hope not. But we touching on that first. Now the next, what else we got on the list? Okay. Which one? Now we got some heavier topics. We got Trump accepting the new Air Force One, the U.S.-China tariff agreement, the potential suspension of the habeas corpus, or do you want to go ahead and make fun of white people for South Africa so-called being refugees? Which one you want to do first?
Jet, then make fun of white people.
You said which one first?
The jet.
Okay.
Hey, quicker topics first,
Yeah. Hey, this nigga accepting a jet from a foreign country should not be allowed.
Yep.
It should be an impeachable offense. He knows he's not supposed to be doing that shit. He's the president. You taking a foreign gift from a foreign nation, and I've seen people try to correlate it to like, oh, what about the Statue of Liberty?
That's
no, you can't. It's different. It's different. Please don't do that. Please don't do that because it seems like him and Saudi Arabia like this. They buddy, and now suddenly Qatar, the whatever the fuck the place is actually named, is giving him a $400 million jet to use the Air Force One. Y'all don't find that
honestly? I hope
y'all
that
don't find that to be weird.
Oh.
You said what?
Hope that bitch defective. I know I'm going to the military and I shouldn't be saying shit like this, but I'm just saying.
I'm like, where's the outrage? Where's the nigga? You don't. Now I see some Republicans be like, "Hey, bro, you kind of pushing the envelope a little bit here. Don't accept that jet from a foreign nation." But Trump's like, "Nope, I'm gonna get on it," because I think he actually got on it and flew in it while he was over there.
He did.
And he did? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, he's breaking laws on purpose to let you know that we can't really do nothing to him.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of this shit is. It's more of, ha, you can't touch me type shit. But it just goes to show, like, this nigga can be bought and paid for. Yep. He's a common whore of a politician. He like to get slutted out from the back.
Sliming you out. Sliming his ass out.
Man, sliming his ass out for all the world to see. Oh, look, we got our new bitch, a $400 million thing. He's in love with it. The fuck? This nigga's a clown, man. I'm like, if somebody like Obama or Kamala or even George W. Bush to a certain extent did some shit like this, the fucking outrage.
Oh man,
especially with the first two names, because they black.
Yeah.
They got Obama's asked for a 10 suit. Imagine this nigga went to a whole nother country and decided to take a foreign gift worth over $400 million.
You know what? He's not from America. He's not from born in America. He's born from somewhere else. Barack Hussein Obama. That's his name. Yep. That's exactly what they would say.
And it's just like, y'all don't like, it baffles me that people don't see it as a problem. It baffles me. Like I said, no president should be able to take foreign gifts at all. Yeah. Like I said, it should be an impeachable offense. Like, you take a foreign gift, you gotta get the fuck out. And that's another thing I want to touch on a little bit too. Next president that gets in, we need a fucking rule or amendment where we can remove the entire cabinet. Emergency election.
But the only problem with that is you'd be pausing the government.
Pause it. Don't give a fuck.
Hey, some of us get paid by the government, Will. Some of us get paid by the motherfuckers.
Pause that shit. Obviously, you want to keep certain shit functioning. Okay? VA, want to keep them functioning. But in terms of offices that you can close until you get this shit fixed, of removing said president, removing said cabinet members and all, and having an emergency presidential election. Because we just can't allow motherfuckers like him to keep getting in office. Breaking all the willy-nilly rules that he can and want to, and we can't really do shit about it. And even if we do impeach him, we gotta deal with his fucking number 2 ass nigga.
Yeah.
And then if we impeach him, then we gotta deal with the number 3, which is the Speaker of the House, which is Mike Johnson. Mm-hmm. And then keep going down the fucking list.
Don't let Kennedy. Man, that'd be hilarious if he was to become president.
Like niggas like him, please don't. No.
Hey, that'd be crazy. Hey, that'd be funny, man. That'd be hilarious.
Like, you know what? Make Dallas happen again. Stop playing. Make Dallas happen. Actually, this time send him to Houston. Send him to Fort Worth. Do something with his ass. Get him the fuck up out of here. Matter of fact, treat him like your daddy. Put him on a plane. Like your daddy. Make him fall out the sky.
That's Will. Oh my God. Make him fall out the sky like his daddy. Yo. Oh my God. I hope I don't have to meet these guys at some point in time. I hope not. Because
hey, look, I'll tell him I'm saying it. This is not even on you. This is on me. This is on me. I'm saying this shit. I hope you fall out the sky expeditiously. This is a real lie. Yeah, I said it. You were a fucking threat to the American people. You gotta go. You gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Oh man.
Then now we got to touch on these South Africans. The white Dutch motherfuckers who happen to live in South Africa, talking about they refugees. Talking about we in fear for our life. Because why? The South African government realizing, hey, why is 7% of the population owning most of the land? 7. Y'all came over there and stole that shit, and they trying to take some of that shit back, and you're not liking it. So now you playing the victim card. I'm thinking like, oh, they're refugees. They gonna come over here looking rough as fuck. Fuck no, they come over here with soup. Some shit, boy.
They come in here with money.
Whole white packed up in this bitch. And not only that, their visa status that they got over here allows them to get government benefits. Now hold on, wait a minute. Y'all said immigrant refugees shouldn't get American benefits.
They did say that.
They shouldn't qualify, but these motherfuckers get to qualify. These motherfuckers are allowed to get food stamps, checks, welfare from the government. For what? You had one dude say, I left a 5-bedroom house in Africa. Do you think Israel a nigga need the money?
Fuck no.
Oh, no. They probably what happened when they trying to take his land.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga, yay. We see that you got this, your family got this through nefarious means. Get the fuck out. Pack your shit and get out. They talking about, oh, we getting death threats. No, y'all not. That's why I'm glad the South African president came out and said, y'all fucking pussy fucking runners. Fucking clown shit.
It's sad, man.
What you think, man?
I just feel like Trump is I feel like his actions, man, they're like which is what we're gonna obviously say something even that's a little more directly. Yeah. That's the kind of the opposite of allowing refugees. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be talking about something that's kind of the opposite. But I feel like he just keeps on giving us so much ammunition of people who are fighting against him. And it feels good that we're having this ammunition. It honestly does, because it's like, bro, like I could already I could beat somebody in debate, but now I can beat somebody who doesn't understand a little easier in debate. You know, it's hard debating people who don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know. But whenever you have examples like this, like I bring this up to you.
And the more and people's like, oh, he's not racist. He's closing immigration statuses for brown people and Hispanic Latino people and opening it for white South Africans. Y'all don't find that to be weird? Y'all don't find that to be suspicious? Y'all don't find that to be racist? Not only that, I forgot who old boy who got on TV and said, hey, the reason why we letting them over here because they're more equipped to be better assimilated. They're better fit to fit in everyday American life. Y'all don't find that to be weird? Racist? Racism?
The schism. Like you got the tizzies, you got the schism.
Hold on.
But yeah, very interesting story. It's really cool. It is really cool that we are kind of in this time. Like when I think about whenever we have kids and they're about 10, we'll be able to tell them these stories. Like,
okay, here's the thing. That's cool and all. I'm sick of this shit already. I'm sick of, you know what this shit reminds me of, bro? Hey, bro, we are living in the early 1900s, bro. Remember the early 1900s? Everything was happening was so like new and fresh. Fuck all this shit. I'm sick of this. COVID.
Yeah, it's like the Roaring '20s, basically.
9/11.
It's very similar to the Roaring '20s. Like this is the exact, like literally not legislation is a little different. But well, except for like the late 1920s, but it definitely reminds me of the Roaring '20s. Like it's so similar.
Like, hey y'all, we having an anti-intellectual movement in the United States. We got motherfuckers talking about the Earth is flat. Man, vaccines don't work. Measles are popping back up. Oh, yo, it's trying to be prevalent again.
Now we just need an influenza outbreak. We can be straight.
Yeah, influenza outbreak. H1N1, bird flu. You fucking pick one. COVID. Fucking Ebola. I explained to my kids 9/11, and then not only that, I gotta explain that their dad got suspended from school on 9/11. Like I gotta explain that. Yeah, by the time that first tower fell, your dad was at home getting his ass beat, and he got to it with the teacher.
Why you got to it with the teacher?
Nigga, I'm 5, 6 years old. Who the fuck knows? I don't even remember, but I just know that specific day. Hey, get out. You get suspended for 10 days. I think my mom know, because we were talking about it a few months ago, and my mom tells people the same story, like, yeah, my son got suspended on 9/11, and people don't believe her, and she's like, no, I had to go pick that nigga up before, because, 01, I think they let out school early anyway.
Yeah.
Because of the tower and shit falling. And, like I said, by the time that first tower fell, I was already home.
So I was one when that bitch happened. I was home. I was in the home and daycare.
So yeah,
I remember.
I gotta get Ma on here one time and be like, hey, I need you to explain the story when I got fucking
Suspended
basically
on
suspended from
9/11.
school on 9/11.
Crazy.
Nigga, also you also understand. People see me now when they see me out in public. Very calm dude for the most part. Nigga. And I tell people, oh no, I was a demon as a child. Straight hellish. You're talking about
Not hellish.
people, but you don't understand. From the age, especially from the age of 14 to 20, hey, my mom will tell you, I don't think this nigga was gonna make it. This nigga was making all the bad decisions on purpose. Hey, I was out here wilding.
Come on, bro.
Especially in school, nigga. You talking about a nigga who be in school for 3 days and get suspended the first week.
Oh, Will.
Nigga.
Come on, Will.
Nigga, I was on it, bro. Or I'm talking about one teacher, her name was Miss Matthews, bro. Was arguing with her on a consistent basis. My grandma told her, you better hope that your child don't look like coming out like my grandson, because y'all argue like y'all an old married couple. One day, my grandma decided to come up there and see me in class, arguing with her. What my fair? My mom, like, hush, boy, because they actually used to promote Grandparents' Day at school, at my school. So they encourage the grandparents to come up there and see their kids. One other time, I think it was like my 9th grade year, didn't know that she was coming up. I'm in the class acting a fool, showing my whole ass. We're going to watch Alexander Thomas. And I look over, Granny, come here. And my grandma, this time she on the cane. So she got her cane, she was walking. She walked back outside. I said, no, I'm in trouble. Okay. So you know, when I go outside teach the door, I'm about to get embarrassed whoever's in the hallway.
Man.
So yeah, yo, boy used to be wilding in school. So like I said, I'm gonna get my mom over here one day and tell y'all the story, the 9/11 story for sure. But back to these South Africans, I will say, like, seeing this play out, because I believe there's gonna be more. Because how many they brought over here? 40, 50, 49, 50 of them. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be more, and there's gonna be more immigrants coming from white countries.
Oh yeah, that definitely.
Yeah,
I got a phone call.
No, you good. Because I do believe the next proper people that are gonna come over here in huge numbers, or start applying for like cities, start applying for refugee shit. Russian people.
See, good. That's that definitely makes sense.
I believe they are next, because I don't think Trump is very fond of England. I don't think he's too fond of them. Ireland fucking hates them.
Yeah.
So the next option, I believe, in my humblest opinion, is people from Russia.
And I feel like
go ahead.
I was gonna say from a strictly from a America, like as a foreign adversary, I feel like that's a security risk. That's definitely a security risk.
Security risk, yeah, because the way that I hear it from the South African president, a lot of these motherfuckers hadn't been vetted. They wasn't properly vetted at all. But Trump said they was properly vetted. I don't believe these motherfuckers in our government. So they just bring anybody over here.
Anybody
coming from. And you know who's going to be a far stretch to bring over here? And I understand they're brown people, but I think people from India. Because you don't think some of these motherfuckers ain't going to pay for that $5 million
Indians definitely. Indians.
Yeah, they're going to pay for that shit.
They want to be white people. I'm to be honest. Indians want to be white people worse than any other minority.
I don't think No. I think the minority who want to be white the most is Chinese people.
Okay, but they're Asians though. They're both Asians. Just say Asians in general.
But yeah, okay, let's go with that.
Yeah.
But that was the method that I said I can see plenty of rich Indian people paying that $5 million fee.
$5 million. You got me fucked up, nigga. $5 million.
Just for a gold citizenship card, nigga. Yeah. What? Yeah, you're stupid. Well, I didn't know that we could pimp out citizenship. If that's the case, shit, Obama should have pimped some out to fucking Africa and get some more niggas over here. But then again, it depends what type of Africans you bringing over here. But some of them, they like to kiss white people ass too.
Yeah,
it's such a shame. Such a shame. Let's see what else we got on the list. Let's touch on the U.S.-China tariff agreement. So, okay, they got an agreement in place. The tariffs are slashed for 90 days. Yep. I think China slashed the American tariffs to 10%, and America slashed down the China tariffs to 30%, which is still crazy high.
Yeah.
I knew he would buckle. This is a buckling move. This is not a win for the American people whatsoever, or for him. This is very much a nigga. We are making you come to the table. There's nothing that you can do about it. I said a couple episodes back that China had a high ace in their hand. They had the royal flush. They had it. We told China don't need us for trade. Then also they link it up with South Korea and Japan to ice out America on certain shit.
Oh yeah,
that should tell you a lot. Because guess what? All three of those countries hate fucking each other, especially China and Japan. They hate each other with deep regard.
Passionate hate.
Passionate hate, man. So for them to come to an agreement of slashing the tariff, not good, but. All right, you pushing the problem back to them. You kicking the can down the street, in my opinion, on this. In the first place, you shouldn't have been fucking with China when it comes to trade in the first place. Leave them niggas alone. Because what it was, you breaking American backs. They wasn't spending enough money.
Yeah.
Cause I went to Walmart for certain shit. Cause I recently moved, and I'm looking at some of these prices. I was like, damn, this shit kind of jumped up. Put that shit back. Put that shit right back. I'll wait. Well, thank you. And then I'm probably not gonna buy the Switch 2 now. Just from some of the shit I've seen. Cause Nintendo, I want to say this real quick. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all anti-consumer ass fucking company. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all talking about. If you think I'm breaking your user terms of agreement, you can break my fucking Nintendo Switch that I paid almost $500 for. You got me fucked up. Then y'all doing this. Oh, it's a digital key. We paying $90 for a digital key to download the game? Get the fuck out of here. I'm not buying that shit. Keep it. And y'all better put the Pokemon on the first Switch too. That's the only thing I'm asking for. Don't fucking play with me. Don't play with me. Y'all talking about, this is exclusive to the new fucking Switch 2? Fuck y'all. Don't worry about it. I got a whole PC now. I'll be emulating. Emulation. Fuck all that. But for now, 90 days is paused. I don't think they can get anything done just because how Trump is. He's going to either fuck up or he's going to restart the tariffs like they was. I think the tariffs on China was like 145%. 145%. And then for China on us, it was 125? Yeah, it was 125. What's your thoughts on it?
So I say this for people, okay? Do not get caught in the verbiage that Trump is using in the sense where like I made a historic deal, I did this, I made them do X, Y, Z. That's not what happening. Kind of like a wizard, he did not do anything. The only thing he did was fix a problem that he caused. Right?
Yeah.
He's just doubling back on it and making it seem like he took a step. He took us a step forward, but he did not. He took 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. It's really 2 steps forward, 3 steps back.
Yeah.
So
we still got tariffs. We still got tariffs in place. It's not like they got rid of them.
Yeah. So it's not good, right? It's not doing anything good. Kind of like what Will said, man. China will show. They will show your ass. They can show you. Like, and here's the reason why y'all wonder why the tariffs on us are lower than the tariffs we're putting on them. Why they're always a lower. It's because we're an investment, nigga.
Yeah,
we're low key investment to them.
Yeah,
like they don't need us. They really don't need us.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said it's really like it's nice to have y'all, but y'all just here because we want you here, not because we need you here.
Yeah, hence why the tariffs we're putting on you motherfuckers are lower. Lower. Yeah. We ain't matching y'all. Y'all put more on us. We ain't putting more on y'all.
Hey, you know what? You want your people to pay 30% extra on whatever fucking goods that we ship to y'all? Cool, whatever. Hey, we chilling over here. We make a lot of our own shit.
Guys,
but I'm not gonna lie. The funniest thing that have came out of this, people just exposing these a lot of these luxury brands and shit. Like, hey, only thing that they doing is taking the shit that we make over here, putting the logo on in another country, saying made in Italy, and racking it up to thousands of fucking dollars to make money off you stupid niggas. How about y'all come over here and get this shit wholesale for $5?
Wholesale, nigga.
Yeah, I was like, damn. I said they just slapping labels on shit and just saying it's made, because apparently, for something to be made in another, to say it be made in that country, hey, it's not too much you got to do. It seems like the Versace shit, like. I don't think you gotta do slap on a label and say it's made in Italy or wherever fucking country it comes from. What the fuck? And y'all paid thousands of dollars for this shit. And now I don't feel, you know what, kind of like I was one of them niggas. I ain't never gonna buy reps. Yeah, okay. Hey, I missed out on them Asian ones. Them A1s, I'll be buying them bitches and reps. Don't even worry about it, big dog. Hey, I put in the pre-order. Nigga, they sent me my money back. They said, yeah, nigga, you missed this shit. I tried to go to the store. I went to 4 Nike stores. I went to 4 Foot Lockers.
Damn.
Couldn't get one. Couldn't get a shoe in my size. I wear 13. Them bitches gone. Damn. 4 Foot Lockers. Gone. Broke my heart. I've been wanting them shoes. I was like, yeah, I'm about to buy some rips now. Fuck it.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's what it is at this point. Fuck it, bro. Let's see here. Okay, we got the big one coming up.
Yeah.
The potential suspension of habeas corpus. What do you think?
Oh man, we are just reaching higher and higher heights of just bad. Like that's just so bad. Like people. I try to get people to understand the importance of due process, like how important due process is, and this is something that is a part of your due process, but not us, because we're citizens. You know, we're born. We're nothing about us is immigrant, really. You know, but you other people like this, that is a major part of your due process.
Because I would say this: they have already kind of started rolling like the suspension of habeas corpus out, and they started with these immigrant students that was protesting about
Yep.
Palestine. Now, one of them just got released recently, but one of them is still locked up. Now they want to do this shit to American citizens where they be able to pick your ass up without due process and hold you for however that long they want. Y'all, that's a problem. Motherfuckers getting taken off the street without cause, reason, or suspicion. And then y'all not getting y'all due day in court. You can't contest it. You just sitting in it. You just sitting in the cell.
Just sitting in that motherfucker.
You're just like, oh, we holding you until we feel like letting you out. Or the public pressures us to, depending how big your name is. But they started out with the immigrants first. That's cool. Because, you know, some people don't give a fuck about immigrants. Like, they don't give a fuck about immigrant students that's over here. Cool.
Yeah.
But now they're ready to start working on the citizens. Because, see, what I noticed about the Trump administration, they roll out shit. They do tests.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how far we can get away with shit.
Litmus test.
Let's say, hey, we sent a U.S. American citizen over to a whole nother country to a super jail. How far we can get, and he still ain't back yet.
Yep.
They are completely refusing. Hey, let's see how far, how much we can get away with by not listening to the Supreme Court. Let's see how the people respond when we pick them up off the street without probable cause. Let's see how the people are going to respond when we trick people who are trying to get their papers. We tell them, hey, come to this meeting, come to your hearing, and then they get picked up the same time.
Yep.
It's just a trap. So they like to roll out shit slowly, and that's like back to the earlier part of the show. That's what I was saying. Hey, black people, stop trying to promote segregation. Stop joking about it, because guess what? They'll start to actually roll out that shit. And at that point, there's nothing that we can't fucking do. They already did it down south in terms of some of these states that got desegregation orders. In 2025, they told them, yeah, fuck all that shit. You ain't got to desegregate. That's troubling. We just seen Alabama again trying to redraw fucking districts in Alabama. Mm-hmm. Racist as shit. And the Supreme Court said, nah, y'all can't do that. Like, this map is so fucking egregiously racist, we have no choice but to rule against it. They are trying to roll out certain shit. Stop. Like that's why I want people to pay attention. Like, it's always a step-by-step process about shit. Because I guarantee you what's next is they're going to start slowly rolling back school funding. So that's next.
Yep. Yeah.
They're going to start slowly rolling that back. All right, scholarships here, less of the Pell Grant here, less loans. Let's see how much we can really get away with for the people really get upset. Because, like I said, it's an implementation of different things. But as far like, if they suspend habeas corpus, bro, don't go out and fucking protest.
Yeah.
Please don't. There's no reason. Like, I get it. You want to protest the government when they do something obviously that is fascist. But when they can pick you up without hesitation now, don't go outside. No point. I know it's understandable it's admirable to potentially risk your life. It's honor and death somewhat. It's honor in, getting arrested for the thing that you believe in. But at some point, when they can hold you without cause for as long as they want.
As long as they fucking want. They might forget about your ass.
Yes, yeah. Like, there are big cases of that, of people getting left in prison and in jail for months on end, simply because they forgot about it. I forgot the dude that got left in Rikers for 2 years. Without a court case, without a hearing. He just sitting there. And in solitary confinement at that. You in solitary confinement for 2 years, waiting on a court case that you never got, and then one day they just release you. That's troubling. don't even remember why the fuck you were in there in the first place. Very troubling times, man. When I seen that, I said, "Oh, that's why they decided to start picking up some of these visa students."
Mm-hmm.
That was just a rollout. Let's do the American citizens now, because I guarantee the first people they're gonna go after is black people. A lot of this shit is towards black people. The end game is always black people.
Yeah.
The answer to the question is always black people. How can we make black people's lives more harder than what it is? Because they know, in terms of protesting, they know black Americans get out here and go fucking protest.
Yeah.
They're trying to prevent that shit. They do not want us outside whatsoever.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, it's the we are nose diving towards fascism at this point. If nothing gets done,
I think we already in it. We just hitting the first layer.
Yeah.
We're hitting like, all right, we at the soil. We ain't hit the outer mental yet.
Yeah.
We hit because, but it's just how quickly that we just like.
Yeah, bro. Germany wasn't this fast, bro.
Yeah.
And Germany had like, and the funny part with Germany, like Germany, it was against a people that was popularly hated throughout the world. Like it was openly, it was okay to openly hate Jews, like, and that shit took years. Some of the shit that they did took years.
But that's because a couple of reasons why this is happening so fast. Apathy, people not paying attention, racist motherfuckers going along with what is being said already. Yeah. Right? You already had a core base of like racist people already wanting some of these things. Now it's just been popularized. And that's why I said a couple shows back, when it comes to the Trump administration, when it comes to Republicans, they will float an idea out there and see how much it will gravitate. Now, like back when Hillary was running in 2016, there was rumblings of, hey, we don't want women to vote anymore. Now, today in 2025, there are more Republicans than ever that are saying, and women included, that are saying that women should not have the right to vote. When you have young men in class, Cohen Lindsley, promoting that shit in class with 2 women present, that's a problem. And this was back in 2019. So that's 3 years after Hillary. He said in the middle class, verbatim, the reason why that women should not have the right to vote because they vote the same as their husbands. So why should they have a voice to cast? Now, mind you, it's me, Chance, so I have these, Cohen, another half season, can't think of his name, linebacker. Darian.
Vargas.
Yeah, Vargas. Okay. Lane, Carissa, and one other girl. The girl's like in shock. Carissa's pissed. Professor.
Wait. Who said this?
Cohen.
I just grabbed my phone and let me just I'm diving.
And for people out there, Cohen, the reason why we're laughing because it's Cohen. He was only on the team because of his grades. He was a 6'4" nothing.
Damn.
And he want to be honest, nigga was ass.
No comment.
You know he was ass.
No comment.
But he said this in class, and mind you, it is. I think we had this class at 7:00 in the morning, so it's like almost to the end of class too. So it's like 8, almost out 8 something in the morning. Because it's at Sterling. The earlier classes ran from 7 a.m. to 8:15 sometimes, right? So it's around like 8 o'clock, and he says this. Lane is laughing his ass off because he's like, "Oh, you fucking idiot." I'm like in disbelief. And I'm like, he really say that shit. Chance, niggas, he's laughing. Vargas laughing. And not because it's like they believe in that too. Let me reference to saying that. It just like, yo, we can't believe this motherfucker actually said that in class verbatim out loud.
In front of females too, not like just around guys.
In front of women, like, and this was like, unlike, it was not uncalled for. Is not the right word. It was like we didn't even ask for this information to be spouted out.
Oh, unprovoked. It was unprovoked.
It was unprovoked, bro. Okay. And I mean, we just sitting here, and Professor Borman, he had to play damage control so bad. I felt so bad for him. He was like, "Now, Cohen, you know that's wrong to say," or something like on the girl. Like he was pushing back, like, no, women should have the right to vote. And like I said, with the Trump administration now, they floated that idea back in 2015, 2016. That shit is prevalent today. We got women and men saying on the Republican side, women should not have the right to vote. And that's what Republicans be doing. They float an idea out here. You get the right people to say it. Matt Walsh, Charlie Kirk, Ben Shapiro, whoever fucking red pill bullshit podcast that's out here. Especially now.
Red pill bullshit. That's facts.
Yeah, red pill bullshit. And they start touting that shit, and these young people are gravitating to it. And that's why I'm getting so frustrated at the Democratic Party now. And I was frustrated. I don't know, what's going on with the DNC and David Hall, vice chair, being eliminated. But from what I'm hearing and how I hear shit and like how I understand it, what Jasmine Crockett said, like these donors wanting a white face the next time, like whoever's the white face, that's who they putting the money behind, who they pick. And then David Hall basically getting on Bill Maher and saying, "Hey, we should pander to young white males so they can get fucking laid." Let me tell you motherfuckers something. I want you to sit in a Marvel Rivals lobby with a woman or women in said lobbies. I want you to sit there and listen to some of these dudes talk. Do you think these guys are worth saving? Do you think these guys are worth bringing back to the left? Fuck no. Me and them niggas, where the fuck were they at?
He said, you think these guys are worth saving? That's crazy.
That's not worth saving. You're asking the people to come back to your side that is too far gone. They have to come back themselves. They're too far wander off in the distance for them to even hear you. Their minds been affected with roaches and rats, like Fresh and Fit.
Damn.
That's what they are. That's a lot of this red pill shit is roaches and rats just talking. Unpopular niggas in high school yapping at the mouth on a mic because they ain't got no personality. I don't think they got it. They fucking money. Nuance is not visible whatsoever. A lot of these motherfuckers demean black women. Aiden Ross, Fresh and Fit. Who else? They like that's another thing about the red pill suit. They find any way possible to demean black women in any regard. Because Aiden Ross, I'm sick of his ass. Get him out the community.
Yeah.
Excommunicate that motherfucker all planet. I'm sick of his ass. Always in black people business. And black people be co-signing this nigga. Stop. He is not good for the community. Don't let this nigga in here. Don't stop going on this nigga's stream.
I don't know. I think the guy's just young, man. Young and dumb, man. He might change. Who knows? He might not.
I don't think that is because it makes them money. It makes them money. Hey, you targeting impressionable young people who don't know who the fuck they is. They are in a confusing time in their lives, and they listen to you 6, 7, 8 hours a fucking day. And they get out here and perpetuate with what the fuck that you're perpetuating when it comes to women and shit. And I don't know how many games I have thrown in Marvel Rivals because motherfuckers being sexist in the group in the voice chat, being racist in the voice chat, Hey, you talk to a nigga who died 31 times in one match in ranked. Because guess what? I kept jumping off the fucking map. And I told them niggas I was going to do it. And I jumped off 31 times.
Well, that's petty. Good God.
The fuck that. Everybody ranked about to be fucked up in this bitch. Now, I'm not finna sit up here and have you talk to this young lady this type of way. You think you finna get away with this shit? Fuck no. I take my oath for 31. No deaths. No kills. Only deaths. Everybody rank fucked up. You finna everybody motherfucker about to be ranked. Since you want to be set.
Oh my God.
And that's another thing too, bro. Like, back to the David Hodson shit a little bit, right? Well, why are we worried about getting young men laid? We're asking men to take accountability for their actions.
Yes.
We're asking men to be better men. What's wrong with that? And that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing for David Hall. Like, oh, let's excuse some of the actions and behaviors of some of these men so we can get their votes. And then you're
this kind of, I kind of noticed it a little bit in college, man. I kind of noticed that I noticed it in college. Definitely, that's when I first noticed that, like, the loves, because, like, you know, I feel like when it comes to social mm-hmm. stuff, particularly like interacting between men and women, what the dating pool is like is very important. Like that, that kind of feel like pushes a lot of perspectives and narratives, like that does. And I noticed, like, particularly, I'm guessing that you're talking about white men, right? Young white men in particular, like you notice the past probably 5-6 years, mm-hmm. they've swung more conservative because
first of all, I want some of these young men to realize the reason why you're not getting pussy because you have horrible ideologies.
Yeah.
And sometimes you motherfuckers stink. So you stink and you got horrible ideologies. Fucking fix one. Actually, fix both. Because, hey, you know what? You ain't gotta have the best ideologies out here sometimes, right? You just gotta be somewhat relatable.
Yeah.
But some of y'all stink. Some of y'all can't hold a conversation. Some of you motherfuckers are broke. Ain't got no job. You sit at your mama house all day at the basement. Play video games all fucking day.
All you do is smoke and play video games.
Yeah, you goon off the Kostanet and Aiden Ross all fucking day.
Damn.
And you think women supposed to fall on your lap? Fuck no, nigga. Get a personality. Make some jokes. Nigga. Do you motherfuckers can't even communicate with a woman? Yeah, some of y'all just don't know how to be friends with a woman.
Yeah.
You think because you're nice, you're supposed to get some pussy. No, nigga. Hey, some women are just not gonna be into you, and that's okay. You dust yourself off. Go find the next one.
Yeah.
But stop listening to these dudes who's telling you to mistreat women.
Yeah. It's the woman the problem. You're not the problem. I think the best way to look at any situation, I feel like, is to hold yourself accountable first. Control what you can control.
And then the dominoes gonna fall as they lay.
Hell yeah.
And so, and like I said, for the red pillars and shit, y'all don't think it's affecting y'all psyche and rotting out y'all fucking brains? You wasn't getting no pussy before you start listening. You're really not getting pussy now after you start listening.
Yep.
You don't see the correlation in that?
We gotta do a whole show on this shit. This will be a real good engaging conversation.
You telling me, oh, the reason why I'm not getting pussy because women are afraid of me? Women are afraid to deal with a high value man? Shut the fuck up. You don't have a college degree. You ain't got nothing going for yourself for you. And I'm not putting down people that work at McDonald's. But I'm just simply saying, hey, just because you work at McDonald's and you bring home $900 a week or $900 every 2 weeks or whatever, a woman's supposed to automatically fuck with you. What is it about you that entice women to fuck with you? And that's when it comes. You gotta look towards yourself. Are you a shitty person who gets in video games, shout and spits out shitty ideology? Oh, women should be in the kitchen, making dick jokes all fucking day. I don't want to hear that shit all day. You should want to make dick jokes all day. Are you trying to do something with your life? Are you trying to be ambitious in type of regard? Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
This would be the idea for a show. We gotta do this on a show.
Yeah, most definitely, because I'm sick and tired of these red pillars, bro, telling these young men that, women are the problem and only problem. And I'm not saying that women don't have some work to do on their end, but men, we have a lot of work to fucking do on
we have more than them. We have more than them. It starts with you.
Way more than them. It's a lot of this shit starts with you. Like, saying, like, hey, like, I be hearing dudes be saying, oh, I wouldn't fuck with a baby mama. Okay. I mean, that's your preference. I'm cool with that. But at the same time, the way that y'all spin it and saying, like, the reasons why you wouldn't fuck with a single mom, some of you niggas are hurt. Because I think some of you niggas are hurt, was hurt by a single mom. So you get on here and you spout the shit that you do about single momhood. Some of y'all favorite creators buy pussy. They ain't getting on these fucking
Hey, that's facts.
They buying the fucking box, my nigga. They buying the box. That's why every so often we see one of these red pillars get caught up with one of the porn stars.
Yeah.
Getting caught the fuck up. You're buying a box and then you trying to renege on buying the box. And you trying to spend it some type of way. Getting these women pregnant. Fresh.
There you go.
Man, you got a whole escort pregnant. You took her home to your mom's to meet her, calling her your woman that you love her and shit, got her pregnant. Soon as she exposed your ass, oh no, she was just a whore. She was just somebody that I would just with for sex. Nigga, what? You took a whore home to your mom? Boy, you have a lot of respect for your moms.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fucking respect. So we kind of went off on a red pill.
Tens like a motherfucker. We got to do this shit. Hey, we got to do this day. We got to do this sometime in the middle of the week.
No,
I feel like Wednesday or Thursday. Like Wednesday, probably. I feel like.
Because what really pissed me off, like I said, when David Hodge went on Bill Maher, and I was like, and now listen to what he was saying. Because first of all, I want to say this too: the motherfucker had no plan for what he wanted to implement. Not only that, he's pretty much in a ceremonious role, and he's the number 2, 3 nigga, and he's not talking with the number 1 nigga who's actually over the DNC wanting to do the shit that he does. And he's not talking about it. He's just saying this shit out loud. You got aspirations of, hey, let's primary and do nothing Democrats to get them out of these seats. That sounds like a good idea. But sometimes, once again, I'm going to react to the people. Sometimes it's good to know when to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's one of the many reasons why Kamala lost the fucking election? People didn't know when to shut the fuck up. People just kept yapping. Matter of fact, y'all turned the heat on her. And she lost. And mind you, she got 70 million fucking votes, but still. Enough people stayed home. Enough people voted other ways. Like, so that shit was pissing me off with David Hogg a little bit. I was like, bro, you sound like you have a whole lot of ideas but no plan. And then you started to target black house, like black representatives, and I'm talking about the far left too, like the far leftists. Y'all start targeting these black politicians who've been up here for forever and a day, like Representative Clyburn. y'all making yourselves look out weird. It sounds like y'all just want to put a whole lot of white faces where a whole lot of black faces are right now. Like like what David Hall was doing equivalently. It's like your head coach. It's like another player talking shit on the team, saying what the team is doing wrong. That's gonna fuck up chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
And as the head coach, who's ever over the head of the DNC, he's the head coach. He can't allow this shit. He gotta nip this shit in the bud. So you know what? You and the other vice chair gotta go. We're gonna have to do another election, bro. Cause you fucking up the money.
Yeah, facts.
You making the team look bad. And right now we need the team unified. Once we get to where we need to go, in terms of having power and stability within the country and the government, then we can start making so many changes, maybe, depending on how you want to go about it. But other than that, shut the fuck up. That's why all I gotta say about that. We're gonna talk about it more probably next week. Get a bigger, larger discussion about it. Anything before we end the show?
Nah, man.
Before that, okay, we got 2 more episodes left. Now I know probably next week. What I'm thinking is for the very last show of the month and till July, we do a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Probably that week prior. So next week I will ask questions on. I will ask people on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. Like, hey, whatever football or political questions y'all got for us, we want to answer it for y'all live on stream. We try to bring more people in too. And after that, in a month, we're gone for a whole month. Going to do a lot of promotional work. We're bringing in 2 new members, Kwame and Zach Berry. They're going to be joining us for the most part. Kwame's mainly going to be doing football content for us. Zach will be actually a part of the pod. And occasionally Kwame will be a part of the pod too when we just strictly talking football. But I'm also thinking like we may need a young lady on the show as well to like not to bring in a different audience and just get a female perspective on certain topics and how women are viewing said issues going on in said country.
I got somebody in mind.
Okay.
I got somebody in mind.
I got somebody in mind too. I got 2 people in mind. I'm gonna talk to them and see what they think, and we'll go from there. And yeah, man. So was all what I got. Thank y'all for listening.
Appreciate it, y'all.
Episode 19. This is episode 19. I think we're gonna name this episode "Congratulations, you played yourself." I think that's a good
favorite saying. That's literally our favorite saying on the show. That's our favorite saying, bro.
Hey, you're right. Congratulations, you played yourself. This episode 19. Thank y'all for listening.
Appreciate y'all. Peace.
That's a wrap for this episode of Gridiron to Capitol Hill. Thanks for tuning in and being part of the conversation where sports and politics collide. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook for more. Until next time, keep the game strong on and off the field. See you soon.